welcome to Cheekyricho Cooking's Burnt Basque Cheesecake. The ingredients are in the recipe box below. There aren't very many of them and it's a very simple and delicious crustless cheesecake to make at home. It does have a caramelized sort of burnt top on the top of it, and it comes from a region between Spain and France called the Basque Region. All of our ingredients are totally room temperature. We've got 750 grams of cream cheese in here, to which we are going to add vanilla extract and just gently mix that until it's well combined. While that's happening, I have an 8-inch or 20 centimeter springform pan, which I'm going to line with 3 layers of baking paper. Okay, easy way to do this is to get a pan that is slightly smaller than it and push it in. Okay, take it out, and there you have the paper in where it needs to be. Then we're going to put the next piece of paper in and push that in. Okay, take it out and put the next piece of paper in. This will stop it from sticking and hopefully hold it into place. So just fetch that out. Last piece of paper goes in on a different angle and push it in as well. Alrighty. If it's a bit stiff to get out, just release it. It'll come out quite easily then and still maintain its shape within the pan, and just lock it shut again. Okay, that is ready to go. Now, cream cheese is going nicely. We're going to add our sugar and dissolve that. 3/4 of a cup of caster sugar. Some finely grated lemon zest. To get the most juice out of your lemons, you can either put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds or roll it quite firmly on the bench like so, and that will make it really quite juicy and able to release its juice more easily. Don't get any of the white pith because that's really quite bitter. The fat in the cream cheese and the cream will actually amalgamate with the oils and the citrus and give it a lovely flavour. Subtle but delicious. Okay, just get a pastry brush and that'll get all of this lovely lemon zest and flavouring off our zester, and just push that in on top of our cheese. And those flavours are starting to waft up already. Okay, now we're just going to scrape down the sides, make sure that everything is getting into contact with these blades. We want this to be a lovely smooth mix, and we want that sugar dissolved. Okay, it's in with our 3 eggs now, our room temperature pouring cream, juice of half a lemon, and we mix that all together until it's well combined. Scrape down the sides occasionally, scraping it all off the beaters. Make sure you get an even mix. And we're just going to sift our flour. You can use self-raising or plain, it doesn't really matter. It really isn't going to rise, but we don't want to incorporate too many bubbles at this stage. Mix it gently until it's combined. Okay, that'll do it. Now we're going to sift in our flour all at once. Okay, just sift that in, and we just want to fold this gently through. Now it will rise when it goes into the oven. We're going to cook it for 50 to 60 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius, fan forced. Let's fold this flour through. We don't want to activate the gluten in it. Scrape down the beater and pour it into our prepared tin. Now, I haven't trimmed the paper that I've lined the tin with because this is going to rise significantly above the tin and then collapse back down again. It may or may not get some cracks in it, and we're going to be serving it with some fresh cream and some fresh berries. It'll be jiggly in the middle when it comes out, and it's best served chilled. Okay, just get that loose bits of flour back down into the bowl and pour it into our prepared cake pan. You see some little bumps in there. They're the little pieces of the lemon zest. Tap it down on the bench to get any air bubbles out of it, and just smooth over the top. Into the oven we go. Okay, at the end of that 60 minutes, you can still see it's a little bit jiggly in the center. I'll show you what I mean. You see that? A little bit wobbly in the middle. Okay, now I'm just going to release this outer ring and allow it to completely cool. Then we're going to cut it and serve it with some berries and cream. Just let that completely cool. Got a few cracks in the top of it, but it's really quite jiggly in the center, so it'll be a little bit gooey when you're eating it. Okay, I've just released it, and I'm going to remove it with the aid of this paper and allow it to cool completely. Don't even have to wash that container. How good's that? Okay, time to plate up this gorgeous Burnt Basque Cheesecake. We're just going to remove the outer layers, center it onto our serving plate. I'll cut it and show you what it looks like inside. little bit gooey in the center. Serving that with some berries, some cream, and a dusting of icing sugar. Okay, just a little shake of icing sugar from a height. And there you have it. We'll taste, shall we? It's very rich. Not too sweet. And beautiful. Thanks for watching.